evening, soul family. Well, last week we didn't even get a weekly reading because my trauma that I went through with my little low was just way too much for me. So I appreciate you letting me have a little time. And I was too busy today doing this. Look, I get on my little tree. My sweet little tree. Everything happens for a reason, just believe. So I thought we would start. Here's my little, I wonder if this actually shows. Oh, it does. It lights up a little bit. Not real big. It's my Christmas. Okay, we're going to go over and say hi to Willow, Millie. I don't know. I keep changing her mind. I keep changing my mind. I'm calling her all kinds of different things. And tomorrow we go pick up her brother. And this is, I have to show you my house. You've heard of baby-proofing your house? Well, we cat-proof our house. Because underneath this is what she got caught underneath the nightstand the first night, and I couldn't get her out. It was awful, and that thing weighs a ton. So every corner, and then she made her way under the bed. So everything is, all corners are plugged. I've got every pillow and every blanket and every towel in the house being used because I'm trying to, they have to socialize at some point. And I'll show you Siam's space capsule. He looks like an alien, right? This is his space capsule. I spent like $50 getting this for Liger because he's so big he needed a bigger cat box. And it scared him. So I thought, you know what? Siam is very slim and tall, but he's lean. And so this is going to be his own little secret spot. And it's a bed in there for him. So when he comes home, he's going to come in I've got a little snuggly cat house that he's going to just slide right into in his cage. And then I'm going to put him in here. I know he'll go straight up in there. And that way he can't be seen, right? And no one can know that he's there. But I can peek down and see if he's okay. So now we're going to go say hi to Willow. She usually talks to me when I walk up to her. Hi. Hi, you going to talk to me? Are you? Do you want to have a little snack? Do you want to have a little snack? You don't realize that everybody's looking at you. Oh, you want to come out? You've been hiding long enough? Yeah? You've been hiding long enough? She says, I'm actually quite the talker. What, honey? What? She sleeps right on my hip. It's so cool. Hi. Hi. Okay, watch. Let's walk away. We're going to pick out our cards. But I love that she talks to me. Liger talks to me too. Okay, hold on. Let's give her some. He's going to hear this and he's going to come running. It's awful. Ooh, I wonder if she likes catnip. Hold on. He's already decimated this catnip. Let's see if she likes it. Hey, has anybody ever given you catnip? Have they? Want to try it? Do you like that? It's quite strong. Do you like it? Huh? Would you prefer cat treats? Yeah? Okay. Okay, let's get cat treats. If anybody has cats, these are greenies. They're good for cleaning their tartar off their teeth. Trying to make not any noise. You watch. My boy's going to come running. You want treats? Okay. Here. Treats for you? Yes, he says, I like those treats, Mommy. Thanks. Okay. All right. Now on to the reading. You guys just know all of my pets. So, hi, Merlin. Hi, honey. Merlin's doing fantastic, right? His tank's completely awesome. Oh, Panu. Might be a little cold for Panu. So, time for a heater. All right. So, what I was trying to figure out was what we were going to work with today. You know my timestamp, so if this is over, old for you guys and you don't want to deal with this, that's fine. But I couldn't decide, so I needed your energy. So I'm connecting to the people that are going to be most likely, this one, most likely watching these readings. So this is one. I kept looking at the Akashic Tarot, so I think that's one. What else? Nothing here is talking. Okay. Wisdom of Avalon's talking. All right. Now, I'm going to hopefully, sorry, this is, I'm going to hopefully remember. No, I won't remember. I was going to say I will hopefully remember all the signs, but you know I won't, so I'm going to have to write it down. All right. Here we go. So, I'll put you guys, actually, let's see what we're going to choose from. He's sitting right outside the door. What we'll choose from is we'll choose the Christmas tree. Hope never falters, never gives up. And we will choose the gazebo. We'll choose the asparagus fern. My mom always had an asparagus fern. And passion. Some people who live in a dream world, and there are some who face reality, and then there are those who turn one into the other, and that would be me. All right, the tree, the gazebo, the asparagus fern, or passion. I could have used this. Isn't that cute? I love that. Okay, here we go. I've got us on Do Not Disturb, so nobody is going to call and interrupt. Okay. Whoop. Song right now. There's been a lot of songs tonight. Somebody that I used to know. You know, talking about people leaving and being disappointed in relationships. And it's like, oh my God, it's like constant. Okay. So I think that this will show you. Yes. It will show you the decks. Or I mean the cards. So here we go. And at 6 minutes and 51 seconds. See, that's not bad. Not bad at all. So we will start with, let's see, so the Christmas tree, we'll make that one be earth. Earth. And then the gazebo is going to be water, because I'm thinking of the snow and the ice on the gazebo. And then the asparagus fern. That's interesting. Maybe, yeah, I guess. Asparagus fern. Interesting. I'm going to make the asparagus fern fire. And then I'm going to make the passion sign air. All right. So here we roll. Here we roll. Here we go. We're going to start with the Christmas tree or earth signs. Correct for neutrality on all levels. Come on. And I'm going to be turning the camera back around to talk to you guys. Correct for neutrality on all levels. For those who chose the Christmas tree, correct for neutrality on all levels. For those who chose the Christmas tree, sorry you don't have anything fun to look at outside. With the weekly reading, I generally am outside, but I worked. I had like a 4-hour call, which was awesome, and had to run out and go get cat food and get everything ready for tomorrow, and there's enough stuff to look at in here. Correct for neutrality on all levels. Correct for neutrality on all levels. All right, that's good. For those who chose the Christmas tree or earth signs, do you know what's, okay. Do you know what's incredibly bizarre about this? That is the card. When I picked up this deck and turned it over, that was the card. I went to shuffle, that card came out again. So this message is absolutely needing to be understood, to be looked at, to be paid attention to. Don't blow it off, because when anything happens 3 times or more, it's of special significance. So whatever it is that's going on in your life right now, anyone who chose the Christmas tree or earth signs or freaking anybody who is aligning with this message, because you know what? You'll know when a message is for you. You're being asked to not back down. This woman, this cracks me up. My best friend Diane owns an antique store in Sturgeon Bay, and do you know the woman's sign? Why is this all light? It's so strange. There we go. You know there's a woman's power, and she's going like this, right? She's got a muscle. That's her sign. Check it out. Doesn't that look like her? She looks like an Italian woman that's not going to take anyone's shit. She's like, I've been working out in the field. I've been stomping grapes. I'm doing my thing, and I'm not backing down. She's showing you her muscle right there. She's like, you know what? I'm up against a brick wall, and I'm still not backing down. So there's a message for you. You might even feel like you're backed up against a brick wall, but Spirit's saying you stand in your truth and you stand tall. You stand tall in your own sense of self-worth and self-esteem. You do not need to compromise in order to get what it is that you want. You stand true. I like this a lot. I'm looking at the mountain. When the great wave comes, go to the mountain. Your integrity, your morals, right? You're standing in your light. There's no reason for you to back down. So as far as whatever role that this plays in your life, in love relationships as well as career, home, health, it doesn't matter. What you're not meant to compromise are your principles, your values, your integrity. Compromise is a great thing, right? A win-win situation. Can we agree to disagree, or can we come to some kind of a compromise? That's good. But Spirit is saying this is something different. You are not to compromise your integrity, not to compromise your stand, your beliefs, your truth for anyone, period. That is the message. No compromise. No compromise. So if you're in a difficult situation, you can try and, see what you can do to garner, a win-win situation where everybody gets a little bit of peace and what it is that they're trying to negotiate for. As far as relationships, it's about speaking your truth, right? This is why this is important to me. This is how I feel. I'm not going to compromise how I feel. I will listen to how you feel, but this is very, very important to me, and I can't compromise in this. Now, you're not going to be having any understanding if you don't speak your truth, if you don't acknowledge how you're truthfully feeling. Don't expect someone to read your mind, right? Don't expect somebody to understand what you're feeling, that you need from them, or that what it is that you want. You're going to have to be honest and speak your truth in order for there to be clarity. And if you have a difficult time standing up and speaking your truth, ask Spirit to support you. Ask them to support you in speaking your truth in a place of love, right? What would love say? What would love do? It doesn't mean I'm gonna change my belief system because I love you. It means that I'm gonna come from a place of peace and love. Like tonight, there was somebody that I posted a video of a reindeer being saved, and the extent that these men went through to save this reindeer. It was drowning, and it was incredible. And I said it was beautiful. And I'm a vegetarian, and I understand that not everybody is a vegetarian yet, but Spirit is wanting that. As we ascend, we are to understand that creatures are sentient beings. They have feelings. They understand. They are our messengers. And awakened individuals are realizing it's a difficult thing to do. But once you make the switch over, like I'm not vegan, I'm a vegetarian. But I didn't stop eating meat because I don't like it. I love the taste of it. I smell bacon and I'm like, oh, yum. Those are my friends. Those are my messengers. Those are angels walking. They're our guides. And how can I eat that? So I made a post. I put a post up and somebody came back and said, where is it? I'll share it. And this is when you have a strong opinion on something. Okay. And I'm just sharing it right now because this is going to happen. This is a Facebook friend that I've probably been friends with for 100 years. And, I said, this is just incredible. Look at this deer. They're cutting, this is in Siberia. You can imagine how fucking freezing that was. And they're cutting, they're all this way in order to get this animal. And what they went through, it's incredible. They took it on a sled behind the seat, behind the car. They took it into a shed, and they were warming it up. They had a fire with it, and then they released it. They released it back into the wild. And while they were doing this, I'm thinking they're doing that because they're going to eat it. No, they released it back into the wild, and they were so excited. And so I was excited, right? And I said, now this is what I love to see, not some woman all excited to take her little kids out tracking and hunting down a beautiful deer to slaughter. The love and compassion of one's recognizing that these sentient beings are our angelic messengers, and we are to love, honor, and respect them. And a comment was, you don't kill deer for sport, you kill them for food only. And I said, they're sentient beings. They aren't food. They're our messengers. And the person said, they're food for me. And I said, I'm sorry about that. And then I started getting the whole list of Bible scriptures. Genesis, every moving thing that lives shall be food for you. And as I give you the green plants, I give you everything. Leviticus, helpful. And the Lord spoke to Moses and Aaron, saying to them, speak to the people of Israel, saying, they are the living things that you may eat among the animals that are on the earth. Whatever the hoof and cloven-footed and choose the cud among the animals you may eat. Nevertheless, among those that chew the cud or hoof you shall not eat. The camel, because of it chews the cud but does not part the hoof, is unclean to you. And the rock badger, because it chews the cud but does not part the hoof, is unclean to you. And I said, you know, I don't follow the Bible religiously. We have ascended since then. This is where we can agree to disagree, as we will never agree. Blessings on your journey. Now, I'm not going to get into a fist fight with somebody. I'm not going to tell you that you all have to be vegetarian. I hope that, eventually you awaken to the point and you understand that these are sentient beings and that there are guides. And as we ascend, this is a clean way of eating. Vegetables, it's just the way it is. But I will be very, very strong and I won't back down. I'm not compromising my integrity or my principles or what I've learned. I have also been a meat eater until 4 years ago, 4.5 years ago. So it's just an example on, you don't have to fight with somebody. I said, this is where we will agree to disagree because we will never agree. So I'm not backing down. She's not backing down. That's fine. The key ingredient here is don't back down for what you truthfully believe in. So if you're going to work with someone, whether it be a partner, a lover, and try to come to some type of a compromise where both of you are satisfied, then that's great. But if it doesn't come to a place where you both are satisfied, maybe you need counseling, or maybe you need to realize that in order for you to stand in your truth, not compromising the values of who you are and what you truly believe, it's time to realize that this soul contract has ended. It's time to move on. So here we go. Do not compromise. Now, as far as breaking this down, we got earth signs, right? So let's ask Spirit, in which regard does this come into play? For earth signs, we'll start with Capricorn. Correct for neutrality on all levels. Capricorn. Do not compromise. In what? In what? What is it that you need to not be compromising on? Or understand if someone else in your life is not compromising, right? They're following their soul's path. They're following their integrity. I'm sure Kathy Price is following what she is. She's following her biblical beliefs. Right? We just don't happen to align with that. So here we go. Correct for neutrality for Capricorns. Okay, King of Fire. So this is about, so this is a fire sign. This could be a Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. This could be just somebody that carries this energy. This could be you. This could be somebody in your life. I'm hoping that you guys are able to see this. Yes, you are. Okay. And what it's talking about is this is a leader. Right? So you're both leaders here. Now, it might be that you're up against somebody like this, like today with Kathy. She was very strong in her belief, and so was I. Neither one was backing down, right? I'm with the King of Fire. She wasn't compromising. That's fine. She looks this way, I go that way, right? Sometimes we have to part ways. So as far as you're concerned about not compromising, it might be somebody that this might be somebody that you're not compromising with, right? Or they may not compromise with you. This person is filled with energy. This person is a leader. This person is very enthusiastic, right? Could be the head of a business organization. This might be about work for you, creative ideas. This person is very influential. This king, a King of Fire, passionate, very, very strong, very powerful, wielding their power, recognizing this person has the dragon working with them, right? They're in control of their dragon. So whoever this is in your life, this is the one. It's either you are not to compromise, no matter how strong this person is, no matter how educated or how creative, or even if this is your boss. This may be your boss and you're a worker. But if it comes to compromising your principles, fuck you. I am not compromising. Now, you don't have to tell your boss off and tell him to fuck off. You just need to stand your ground and say, you know what, this is compromising my integrity and I can't do that. So it may be asking you to speak up against a boss, to a boss. And it might be intimidating, but Spirit says don't allow somebody else's position in a position of as far as the workplace goes, or a religion, or family, or the fact that this is a man and this is a female. This could be a female as well. Don't allow yourself to feel pressured, bullied, to back down and compromise. And if that is the case, if this is a workplace and you're being asked to compromise your integrity, it's time to go. And allow Spirit to bring something better to you. That you are to not back down. All right. So for Taurus, or another messenger for those who chose a Christmas tree, Taurus, How would this affect you? What does this apply in your life? So at this point, you're being asked to release the situation. So there's a compromise that's taking place. I mean, not taking place. And because of that, there's somebody ending, walking away. Song right now, put your phone away. I know it hurts, but it's over, mate. I know you love her, but it's over, mate. See this one over here being comforted? Put your phone away. It's over. Time to move on. Do not compromise. Maybe there is someone that's not compromising in this situation. They're not. It's time to walk away. Whatever this is, you've reached an impasse, and Spirit says it's time to move on. There's no use fighting it. So whatever it is that you need to do, you need to, like the song right now, right? You'll find another. It'll be all right. I know you love her, but it's time to walk away. Put your phone away. So this may be a person here that you're needing to walk away from, or maybe someone has walked away from you. It could be a project. It could be a relationship. But at this time, it's time to let go. So you might feel a relief because it's just been too much, or you might be sad about it. So if you need to seek out friends or counseling or help, it's definitely about relationship transitions for you and dealing with the changes and recognizing it's for the best. Correct for neutrality on all levels. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Virgo, how does this apply for you? Correct for neutrality on all levels. Virgos, how will this apply in your life? Song right now, we fell in love in a hopeless place. Correct for neutrality. Virgos, how will this apply in your life? Wow. Virgos are walking away too. Walking away. Song right now, we fell in love in a hopeless place. So somebody's leaving, somebody's moving on, and somebody may not be happy about it. But it's a compromise that's not happening. You're not gonna and to walk away. So if you are walking away from a situation, or someone is walking away from you, don't compromise your principles and your honor because you're not happy with the situation, right? Come from a place of love and compassion and understanding. We can't work this out, so we're walking away. But you're not going to compromise your integrity of who you are and how you behave, right? Song, turn away because I need you more. So it may be that there is somebody that was not compromising in a situation. It caused the ending of something. They're moving forward. And there's love for this one that's leaving. I fell in love in a hopeless place. There was something that wasn't working. Someone may have waited. Somebody, I don't know, but there's comfort that's happening. So it could be that because of your not compromising and you're standing firm in your integrity, you have recognized your own self-worth and you are ascending. This is a spiritual transformation. It's you taking back your spiritual power. Look at the gold wings here, right? It's like you earned your wings. It could be, it's the end of a difficult situation. It hasn't been working. You've been coming up against a brick wall. In attitude, in work, in love, whatever it was. And so it's a release. So to me, a release is like, thank you. It's like when Lily went to sleep, right? It was very, very difficult, but I released her. She was in pain. So if you're in a situation that's dysfunctional, it's painful, right? So the best thing is not to compromise who you are and what you truly believe and the love that you have in your heart or what you stand for, but to release whatever the situation is and move on. Okay. Correct for neutrality on all levels. We go to those who chose the crystal gazebo. I love that. For those who chose the gazebo or water signs, we go to the wisdom of Avalon. The wisdom of Avalon. Correct for neutrality on all levels. How does this most apply to the most amount of people? Correct for neutrality. Most amount of people. It's interesting. This is one of my oldest decks, and these cards are still super stiff to shuffle. I fell in love in a hopeless place. Alrighty. For those who chose the gazebo, water signs, Pisces. the Lady of the Lake. Sword of Truth. Interesting song playing. One thing I don't know why, it doesn't even matter how hard I tried. All I know. I had to fall to lose it all. I had to fall. Hold on. Lose it all. Lyrics. It may have something to do with this Lady of the Lake. So it starts with one thing, I don't know why. It doesn't even matter how hard you try. Keep that in mind. I designed this rhyme to explain in due time. All I know, time is a valuable thing. Watch it fly by as the pendulum swings. Watch it count down to the end of the day. The clock ticks life away. It's so unreal. Don't look out below. Watch the time go right out the window. Trying to hold on, but you didn't even know. Wasted it all just to watch you go. I kept everything inside, and even though I tried, it all fell apart. What is meant to be will eventually be a memory of a time when I tried so hard and got so far. But in the end, it doesn't even matter. I had to fall to lose it all. But in the end, it doesn't even matter. One thing, I don't know why. It doesn't even matter how hard you try. Keep that in mind. I designed this rhyme to remind myself of a time when I tried so hard. In spite of the way you were mocking me, acting like I was part of your property, remembering all the times you fought with me. I'm surprised it got so far. Things aren't the way they were before. You wouldn't even recognize me anymore. Not that you knew me back then, but it all comes back to me in the end. You kept everything inside, and even though I tried, it all fell apart. I tried so hard, got so far. But in the end, it doesn't matter. I put my trust in you. I pushed as far as I can go. For all of this, there's only one thing you should know. I've put my trust in you, pushed as far as I can go. For all of this, there's only one thing you should know. I tried so hard and got so far, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. I had to fall to lose it all, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. This is somebody who is understanding. Sometimes people put so much and energy into something of a material world that really, in the end, once they get it, it's not worth what they've had to go through and what they've had to give up. You know? It could be a position, it could be status, it could be money. It could be in a relationship, you know, I trusted you. I put my trust in you. We fought. You put me down, you know. You didn't even know who I was. And at this point, I realized I had to fall. I had to let it go. So now we have the Lady of the Lake standing before you. Absolute truth, courage, self-respect, responsibility. This isn't Pisces. Sorry, this is all water signs. When the Lady of the Lake appears, she's holding the sword of truth. And when she comes before you, she's letting you know that the highest order of respect and the manner in which you hold yourself and how you operate in this world at this time is what is in order. She comes forward, she speaks the truth. This is the Queen of Swords. So she speaks the truth, and sometimes it hurts. She's holding it up, and the water is frozen, right? Cold emotion. So when she comes forward, she wants nothing but the truth. She demands nothing short of truth and integrity, which is what we just spoke about a moment ago, right? No compromising. And she wants you to pay attention to all the signs and the signals and messages that Spirit is bringing to you, to show you. This is about paying attention and not second guessing. She comes forward with a challenge. I'm going to sneeze. It's time to clear the air. It's time to clear the air. The challenge has been presented. I want the truth. I want the whole truth, nothing but the truth. And if you move forward without acknowledging that this absolute truth, self-respect, and you taking responsibility for your actions is present, then you're going to have a problem. You're going to have unnecessary difficulties. This could represent Spirit speaking to you, your highest self, or this could represent actually someone in your life. But they're telling you that when Spirit comes forward, and she will come forward as a spirit creature, and she will give you a signal, whether it's not time to move or not. And if the signal is to move, you need to act immediately. Because this is very, very serious at this moment. And you have to take responsibility for your life and your future, because we're creating our future. So right now, Spirit's asking you to seek the sword of truth within yourself. What is your personal truth? What is the truth from your heart, from your honesty? What is the truth of what it is that you want? What is the truth of the situation, about where you're going, about your soul's path? No fucking with your own head, right? Sometimes people don't want to know. They don't want to look too closely. They just kind of want to skim along. They don't want to go down deep. That's not where we're at. We're at being real. We're at being real with ourselves and taking responsibility for your own life and not being a martyr, not being a crybaby, not putting the blame on anyone else. This is about gaining your own self-respect, standing with a courageous truth, and taking responsibility for how your life is going to shape out in front of you. And recognizing that when you do that, when she comes forward like this, you've got someone like this backing you. You've got this energy backing you. You are not being asked to step and do this on your own. So now we go to Pisces and we ask, what is this in regards to, or how else might this affect you? Correct for neutrality on all levels, Pisces. So that song that was playing, someone is standing and speaking their truth. They were being mocked. They were trying to toe the line, right? Even it sounded as though they were doing something, even though it wasn't really who they were. Remember, you don't know me. You didn't even know me then, but you definitely won't know me now because I've learned. So this is someone speaking their truth, and they had to fall to lose it all. You may feel that you lose a job. You may lose a relationship, right? You may lose friends, but when you stand in your truth and your integrity, you're not losing anything. You're not. You will get a better job. And the people that don't align with you and don't want you in your truth and honor and respect you in your integrity, they're not your friends. And if it's your family, they're soul family. It's just the way it is. My own family, they've cut me off. You know, I love my son. I love my daughter. But I'm not compromising my integrity, my faith. And my son's not either. So we're at an impasse. So when it comes out, you know, you go your way and I go mine, and it's just the way it is. Just because someone is born into your family, even if it's your own child, doesn't mean that they don't have their own soul's path to walk. And so do I. We're all spiritual creatures that came here just to live a life, right? And everybody's playing a role. And if it doesn't align with your truth and honor, you can't go with it. You can't. How could you respect yourself? You can't. So in order for you to respect yourself, you have to stand in your truth. That's why this is all about self-respect. You can't respect yourself. It sounds as though that person was doing what he knew wasn't right. It's interesting. One interpretation is about singing to someone, and it's about life and death and how we do things. Like this one is talking about his addiction to cocaine and how he had to fall and lose it all, right? So it could be that. Correct for neutrality in all levels. Pisces, how would this apply in your life? So again, the Queen of Swords, the Lady of the Lake coming forward, that would be an air sign, right? Well, this is also air, 8 of air. And what's interesting to me is this is the number 8 as well. So no matter what it is that you have to step up and speak your truth with, when you do this, you will be supplied, whatever it is that you need. If you have fear, you will be supplied. That's what the number 8 represents. The number 8 wants you to follow your soul's path, wants you to step into your truth. And it signifies abundance and prosperity. Whatever it is that you need, money, time, ideas, support, anything. As you move forward in your life's purpose, Spirit will bring it to you. So here, this is an illusion of being trapped, a lack of self-confidence, and afraid to take action. And the Lady of the Lake is saying, we're asking you. You need to be this one, moving away from the herd, stepping into your truth, speaking your truth, having courage, knowing that it will bring you self-respect, knowing that you must take responsibility. But right now, you're feeling trapped. You're lacking the confidence and you're afraid to take action in this part. This may be a very formidable person standing against you. This could be someone in your life that is very cold and demanding. But the Lady of the Lake is asking you to step into your honor. Right? We would never ask you to do something that is going against your soul's path and what is not in your highest good. So you're being asked to embrace Spirit's help and recognize that you don't have to fear stepping forward and speaking your truth. Now, maybe you're feeling a little nervous because maybe the person who's wanting the truth from you is coming across like the Queen of Swords, right? She's going to slice my head off. No, that's not the truth. That isn't the truth. There's love wrapped around here. See the red wrapped around here? She just wants the truth. She's also here as your support for you to tell the truth. She's here as your ally. She's not coming here to slice your head off. She's coming here to support you and recognize that you will be backed. You will be supplied. Right now, you might be feeling confused. You might be feeling a bit of a victim, right? You're afraid at this point of losing something, of losing, I don't know, friends, I'm not certain what you're afraid of at this time. But Spirit's telling you right now, you're not happy in this situation, right? And you might be feeling like there's no way out of here. But Spirit says, yes, there is. And that's why she says, if you get a sign and the sign is to act, the time is now. She just gave you your sign. The sign is to act, right? This is an illusion of being trapped, afraid to take action. But she's come forward and saying, it's time to take action. So don't see yourself as a victim. Don't have fear. Trust in your abilities. Believe in yourself. You need to stay positive. And only way that you're going to be free is to look at the situation for what it is and realize that's a trap. The belief that you're stuck in this and that you can't move forward and speak your truth, that's a trap. Song right now, when I come through, I need a girl like you. Right? There's a whole bunch of people here that you're hanging with, and you're separating from that group of people because you need someone like that. You need someone that's going to stand strong and firm in love. And Spirit says, we got your back. All right, Pisces, Cancer. How about the supply in your life? Correct neutrality on all levels. Wasn't Millie's? I called her Millie. Isn't that funny? Millie, Willow, God. I don't know who she is yet. She's got to let me know who she is. And Siam, he just is what he is. Siam, I am, you know? Isn't her little meow cute, though? My God. Okay, correct for neutrality on all levels. For Cancer. Okay, I don't take hangers on. Maybe you're taking my shit for the last time. He's talking about her. Baby, I know that I'm drunk. Baby, I know you're the one. Maybe I think it's better that you drive. Drive is in moving forward in life. Okay, so Cancers. There's a night of fire in your life. It could be a passionate situation. It could be a situation that's calling for your attention. But it's a sudden event. And time is of the essence. And you need to speak your truth. So here we go. Remember, she said that if the message is for you to act, it's for you to act. Well, this is the Knight of Wands. So this is a passionate adventure. This is a passionate person. This is a passionate situation. And the need is to act. Act in your truth. Accept responsibility. Tell your truth. If this is someone coming forward for you and you don't want them, you speak your truth, right? Whatever your truth is what you're being asked to speak. But this is a situation that might require require you to move. And that's what she's telling you here. It is. We're asking you to move. So here it is. If the sign is for you to move, you were to do so without hesitation. Your sign is to move. Think things through carefully, but you need to move. Pisces got moved too. So right now, when the Lady of the Lake comes forward, she's not messing around. She's saying, this is it, guys. This is time to get going here. You don't want to lose your head, right? This is a knight. He knows what he's doing. He's capable. So don't make rash decisions. You keep your head together, but you are going to have to make a choice. So this could be someone coming into your life, or it may be that you're being asked to do this. I think you're being asked to do this. It could be with this guy or a woman. Who knows? But you are to act. What goes around comes around right now. Scorpio. What goes around comes around. Justin Timberlake. If you know this song, it's the truth, man. We never escape our karma, any of us. We send out good, good comes. We send out not good, that comes too. What goes around comes around. It's also talking about things being a cycle, right? Mercury retrograde right now. Expect to see people you haven't seen. Expect to get messages from people you haven't talked to. Expect your mind to be thinking about the past. What can I do to bring myself to a better place? What can I do to avoid that happening in the future? You know, we see things coming back, situations from the past. This is what goes around comes around. So here it is again. It's in my face. What have I learned since then? Have I grown since then? Am I finding myself in the same position, same kind of situation again and again? What do I need to do to stop that? Right? Do I need to call someone? Do I need to act? We'll find out. Lady of the Lake's going to tell you in a minute. Scorpio, what are you meant to do? How does this affect you? Correct for neutrality on all levels. Scorpios. Okay, Page of Earth. So this is a younger one. a younger earth sign that you might be working with or dealing with, a child, or it could just be an innocent person. It could be the beginning of a project. A page is finances, right? So it could be an opportunity that's being brought forward for you. It's good news. It's positive. So this could be a job opportunity, right? So when this comes forward, Lady of the Lake says, act, right? You're wanting to do something more challenging. You're thinking about doing something more challenging. You're thinking of following your path. It's something new for you, maybe. It's an offer coming forward. And if this is exciting for you, if this is what is pulling at your heartstrings, the Lady of the Lake says, go for it, right? It doesn't matter how much money you make, what job you're in. If you don't love it, it's not for you. So this is a time about good news. Someone's going to bring you an offer. Somebody's going to bring you an opportunity. Or it might be just you saying, you know what? I'm over this. This isn't working for me. This doesn't do it for me, and I want something different. It's about a new interest in your life. It's about you doing the research. Move forward. You're being asked to act on this and take responsibility, right? Now, it could be a younger person, right, that is stepping up into maybe somebody is being, this is a first job. Maybe you have a child that's getting a new job and they have a position of responsibility, right? It's a big deal when you get your first job or you get your first car, right? And then you can drive to work. It's all exciting when we're young. So it could be that, you know? It could be that this is the one in your life, a young one who's actually quite artistic or quite has quite a studious attitude. They're very optimistic, and they're dependable. So maybe this is telling you, okay, this one has come to me for a job, right? Maybe you are the Lady of the Lake. You are the one, and this one's coming forward, and they're saying this isn't a risk. This is a good call. Hire this one, right? They may be young, but they know their stuff. They're willing to learn. They're excited about it. They're passionate about it. They're dependable. Hire them. It could be that, right? This person is trustworthy. They're an old soul. I like this a lot. All right, so now we go to the asparagus fern or fire signs. Song right now, I Met You in the Dark. I love this song. You built me up. Made me feel like I was enough. I've gotten that a lot today, you know. There was a new song that came out, and it was talking about, I wish I got to hear it again. It's brand new. And the person was saying, you know, you tell me that I'm enough when I don't think I am. I like that. It's, you know, that's the kind of person you want to be around, right? Okay, so for the asparagus fern or fire signs, I think we're going to go to... Where are we going to go? I Knew I Loved You Then. We're going to go to the Gaia Oracle. I played it cool because I was scared of letting go. Jeez. This is about the Lady of the Lake standing here saying, come on. So if anybody's nervous about something like that, call on the Lady of the Lake. Call on that energy. It's just so bizarre. You know, we got to remember where we came from. We came from spirit. We are very strong. There's nobody that is our competition. There's nobody more deserving of us. There's nobody more talented than us, they're beautiful than us, and more deserving than us. Nobody. Nobody. We need to remember that. Correct for neutrality on all levels. For fire signs, or for those who chose the asparagus fern. Ooh, that was an afterthought. Rising above. Clarity, freedom, solution. So looking, oh, interesting. I've got another here, but I don't think I'm going to take them because everyone else just got one. So, rising above, you look at the dove. It's a dove of peace. It's a dove of prophecy. It's about looking at things from a higher perspective, right? The dove says, take a breath. Take a breath. If you're looking up, you're down here looking up. It's difficult. But when you're up looking down, you can see a lot more about what's going on. So Spirit wants you to energetically and emotionally detach from a situation. Whatever the situation is in your life right now, you have to disconnect from it and stop thinking about it. You're overanalyzing. You're too close to see the situation, right? You're like a magnifying glass on something down here. So there is a solution. And it's not as difficult as you think. It is going to be something that's going to come to us. But we got to stop focusing on it. And we need to allow spirit to come to us. We need to relax. We need to meditate. We need to surrender. We need to just release it. Whatever it is that we do, detach for a while, and then the solution becomes obvious when it's meant to. The number 11. I always think of the number 11 as a pair, right? It's the two standing together. It's also choices, decision, right? So the number 11 says stay positive because your thoughts are materializing rapidly. And in order to ensure a positive outcome, you need to focus only on the good within you, within others, and within this situation. That's how you're going to bring freedom into this situation. So we're going to ask, ever wonder how it all turned to lies? Sometimes I think it's better not to ask why. I disagree. I'm going to be asking lots of questions. So we're going to be getting clarification with the rising above a situation. So we're going to be getting clarification from the Saints and Angels cards. So what is it that we need to rise above? Aries? Pause. We need to not do anything. We need to just relax. That's what we're being asked to do here. It might just be that you're working too hard. You're thinking too hard. You're putting too much into it. And Spirit wants you to just take a chill pill. I'm good for that. I had a really, really good, like I said, 4-hour call today, which allowed me just to stop working, right? I mean, geez, it's Sunday. But it's probably because I'm going to need to spend time with my little wildcat tomorrow, right? So for me, I'm taking this. Spirit's asking us to take a break. This is about not moving forward. This is about, or maybe take a break before you move forward. Maybe you've got something that you need to make a decision on. And Spirit's saying you need to rise above and see something that you're not seeing possibly at this time. So when you are detached from the situation, and we don't detach because we don't care. Detach doesn't mean I give up or I let go or it doesn't matter. Detach means we just emotionally distance ourselves from it so that we can look at it objectively and we don't take offense and we don't get our feel-bads hurt, right? Because we don't want to react. We want to be action, not reaction. So it might be that we've been moving too quickly. It might be that we're taking on other people's opinions and other people's desires instead of our own, right? Are we confused by that? So Spirit says, step out right now and be honest. What do you want? And what do you think is the right thing for you to do? This is interesting for me because I have no idea what this is about. It might just be, for me, I feel like it's just a pause. I just need to relax and just chill out, right? Not do anything. You want to feel good before you move forward on anything, right? And maybe there's questions that you need to ask, or maybe there's issues that need to be cleared up before you can move forward. There might be something you're thinking of moving forward with, and you might decide you want to cancel it. You don't want to do it, or you might want to put it off till another time. You might have to maybe review some options, right? Maybe something's going to come tomorrow or in the next few days. Maybe we don't even know what this is in regards to. Maybe you do. But Spirit says, it's again, from all the messages that we've been getting, we don't want to compromise our integrity, right? We don't want to allow other people to influence us. We don't want to be pressured. We don't want to feel obligated. We are going to take the space. We're going to step back and we're going to detach from the situation, but we're going to stand in our truth. We're going to ask what our truth is. What is in our highest light? What is the best for me first, and then for everyone else involved, right? We're going to be honest. We have to be honest with ourselves. What's going to be helping me on my spiritual path? So don't be swayed by other people. And if you decide to go in one direction and everyone else is against it, but that's what you feel, don't allow anyone else's judgments to get in the way. And when you get clear about what it is that you want and why you want it, and then you allow your sort of truth to come forward, right? Then your actions are filled with love. Then you can be committed to whatever this is, and it's a win-win. If it's in regards to relationship, if it's in regards to a project, if it's in regards to anything. I don't know what this is in regards to for me. I don't. Song right now, I like myself better when I'm with you. Maybe it's a relationship. Maybe somebody's going to come forward and offer you something, and you got to get clear on it. You know, is this in my highest good? I don't know. I'm thinking about my little cat. I've already made my mind up. I'm going to get him. So I don't know what this is in regards to for me. Do you guys? Stress management. Okay, good. That's what it is. For me, that's what it is. For you guys, you might already know. But for me, it's just literally, it's time to detach and stop working so hard and stop being so stressed out. Right? It's enjoyment. It's connecting with the divine, enjoying some time. That's why Spirit gave me that 4-hour call today, so that I could spend time with my kitties and peace, right? And just detach and allow. That's what it is. I had to ask for myself, and I hope that helps you guys too. So for, who are we with? Fire. So Sagittarius. What would this have to do with in your life? What is this in regards to in your life? Rising above what? Whoa, there's butting of heads for Sagittarius. Correct for neutrality. Man, I'm hungry all of a sudden. I'm trying to think if I had lunch today. Correct for neutrality on all levels. I don't even know if I had breakfast today. What did I eat today? That's not good. You know what? I need a drink of chia water. Hold on a second. I think I had an avocado. I did. I had an avocado and chips. It was good. Hold on. We're taking a break. I need a break for a second. The energy was intense for me. I need a break, so we're going to say hi to our chicken. Hi. How are you feeling? Hi. Hi, you've got the cutest little meow I ever heard. Yeah? You want a snack? I'm going to have a snack. When I have my snack, I'll get you one too. Hi. Hi, sweetheart. You look a lot like your predecessor. Yeah, you do. Who are you? Are you Millie? Lily and Millie, or are you Willow? Who are you? Are you Willie? No? You're not Willie. Good, well, we know you're a girl. We know you're a girl. Yeah. She's actually quite brave. Aren't you? She got up last night and she went out in the hallway, like when I was sleeping, to find Liger. And I heard this meow, and she went all the way out looking for him, and she basically said to him, I am nervous, but you are not going to kick my ass. And I just want you to know that, because he kind of got obnoxious yesterday. He got mean. And because he's always been pushed around by Lily, you know. So she stood her ground, and she said, I don't want to fight with you and beat you up or anything like Lily did, but I'm telling you, don't push me around. And then she went promptly and hid. Okay, correct for neutrality on all levels. Sagittarius. You're not like the others. Futuristic lover. Different DNA. Woo! Travel. All right. So, what's going on here? This is St. Christopher, and he's bringing this babe to safety. In the background, there's somebody losing their head. The authorities are standing there and saying, off with his head. It is a difference. This is religious differences probably, but it could be differences in other situations. Whatever it is, these ones are fleeing. They're getting the hell out of Dodge. And this wise man is holding up a lantern guiding them, right? This is the one that's being taken to safety. And this is basically spirit or a friend aiding. And you see the new beginning. The staff is already sprouting leaves. There's a new beginning. This babe could be a new relationship. It could be a new project. It could be a new home. It could be a new love. It could be a rebirth for yourself. Whatever it is, there's travel that's happening here. And you're being guided by spirit. And you're being given safe passage. Most likely to get away from what is not in your highest good. That's one. You need to rise above this situation. This is about freedom, right? A solution. You may feel stuck in this situation, but spirit says we will show you a way. You will be guided. You will be safe. The new beginning will be prosperous for you. And whatever, if there's a move, moving homes, moving different cities, state, country, whatever it is, call upon spirit to help you with your baggage, with your travel plans, with your job, with your relocating a place, whatever it is. There's spirit here assisting in both places, right? You're my lucky star. I want to walk on your wavelength. Look at them walking in the water. And be there when you vibrate. For you, I'd risk it all. So this is what's going on. There is somebody risking. Somebody may be in a risky situation, but they're willing to go. They're willing to go for a new beginning, and they're going to be helped. It might feel risky for you. Like we've said, here you might feel trapped or stuck. But you're getting clarity, and there will be a solution found, and there will be freedom. This may be you or someone else in your life. Are you assisting someone else? Or is this you? Or are you just traveling? You need to travel. Maybe you need to, you've been given a job opportunity and it requires you to move. And you're stuck about how is this going to happen? How am I going to do this? Or maybe you're wanting to go home to family and you don't know how this is going to happen. I want to see my family in Sturgeon Bay. I don't know how that's going to happen, right? But I have to detach from it and realize that it's all happening in the highest good. There's a lot of different messages that are coming forward with this one. This is pretty cool, though, because it may be that very soon you are traveling or moving, or somebody in your life is. Now, somebody may come to you asking for help. Recognize that when you rise above, ask Spirit for help. There will be a solution. The clarity will come for it. Okay, Leos. Gotta have high hopes. Mama said it's a little complicated, but we don't want you to give up. I hate to see you waiting. So right now, maybe this is a waiting period, right? Hate to see you waiting. Correct for neutrality on all levels. For Leos, how does this apply in your life? Peaceful. Well, check this out. Double doves. Wow. Okay. Whatever the situation is in your life that you're feeling stuck with, that you are feeling like you don't know how to get out of, or you don't know how to deal with, there's a peaceful situation. You've been asked to rise above. You've been asked to let go of whatever it is, right? You're too close to see the solution. If you surrender it, the solution comes to you. Well, double doves, it could be somebody's coming with an olive branch, right? Asking for peace. It could be that you're being asked to bring the olive branch. Are you being asked to extend an olive branch and bring peace to a situation that you felt stuck? That you haven't known, what, maybe that's your question. What am I supposed to do? How do I handle this situation? You're bringing an olive branch. It also represents that, you know what, if you detach from it, this is just double emphasis that Spirit's saying, don't worry about it. We are seeing peace surrounding this situation, and we're asking you to represent peace. I'm also looking at a pair. Look at the two, right? And the pair. They're two of the same. This is also soulmate. The dove represents a soulmate connection. Prophecy, taking a breath, pausing, love, resurrection, right? This could be the coming back of something coming back around. But right now, Spirit is saying that you need to understand and recognize that whatever the situation is that's going on, we have imbued this situation with a sense of peace. We are working on everyone and opening the hearts of the people that are involved, everyone, so that they can have a compassionate attitude towards this. So we're asking for you to have a compassionate attitude. This is talking about looking at things from another's perspective, which is what this is telling you to do, right? Rise above, take the high road. It's about coming from a place of compassion. It's about being open to forgive another or extend your apologies to another. It's about... Because when you do that, when you allow for forgiveness, that brings about a healing which allows for new beginnings, which is what this is talking about. The situation will be peaceful. If you've been stressing about whatever the situation is, it's going to be peaceful. Spirit's been working on everyone involved, and you need to do your part, which is detach, rise above, take the high road, come from a place of peace and compassion. That was pretty clear. I love the double doves. Double doves! Okay. So now we go to... I'll check in and say hi again. Hi. Now we go to the passion sign or air signs. And with this, we're going to go to the Akashic Tarot. Correct for neutrality. I never know who I'm going to work with until I start fiddling with the cards on my desk. Okay, the Akashic Tarot. I like this deck. Correct for neutrality on all levels. Akashic Tarot for anyone who chose the passion sign. Some live in a dream world, and then there are some who face reality, and then there are some who turn one into the other. I like that a lot. It's about creating our future, right? I'm not going to sit in my boat and just let it go and wonder where I'll end up. I got my oar in the water and I steer it. Correct for neutrality on all levels. For those who chose the passion sign or air signs. Okay, the Akashic field in reverse. So, look at it in the upright, the Aurora Borealis. One of forces, the Akashic field. So, I've been seeing a lot of the Aurora Borealis lately. Have you guys? It's been coming up. And pictures, and maybe it's because this is the time of year that it moves, but I've been seeing it quite a bit. With the Akashic field, so the Akashic Tarot, the forces is talking about the energy. It's a great force, spiritual force. I'm looking at the color of the rainbow, right? The rainbow is speaking about good things coming after a storm, but you look at the colors that are in front of you. This is weird for me. I mean, this is green. I get that, but I'm looking at these towers right here, and I'm seeing Palm Springs. They've got these tall towers that go through. Why am I seeing Palm Springs? So it must have something to do with somebody. I'm seeing there's a city here that you can't see. It's kind of obliterated by this, which is interesting to me. This is beautiful Aurora Borealis, but in the reverse, I feel like it's a dust storm. And you can't see that city there because when the Akashic field is in front of you, open in the upright, it's about opportunities in front of you, experiences, doors opening for you. But it's when it's in the reverse, it's like the energy's kind of screwed up. That's why this looks like a dust storm to me. It's like you can't see the city, right? It's all blurry there. You can't really actually see what's going on there. So there might be some kind of a crisis that you're in. This might be the falling tower for you. There might be, I don't know. You might be in a time of grief. There is a lot of loss happening right now. You know, I just went through it. Crisis, maybe anger coming at you from other people. Maybe it's you. This is your own vibration that's all messed up, that you don't have clarity on a situation. It's kind of throwing you into a panic. Your energy is like all over the place. This is not clear. This is not clear when it's upside down. It's like a freaking tornado. Why did I see Palm Springs? And then you know what? There was a tornado in, where was it? Illinois? Today? It's like a tornado going through that field. So right now, even when things are stirred up around us, the true master is able to find peace amidst the chaos. So you're not going to understand anything that's happening when we're in a tizzy like this. When we're all upside down and everything's like Alice, well, no, I would say Alice in Wonderland. What's her name? Dorothy and the Wizard of Oz, and you're spinning all over the place. You can't see shit. Look at this. It's like you're upside down, right? I can't see anything. And then you get into this state where the situation is already frenetic, and then you get crazy, and then, you know, your mind starts going, and your energy's all over the place, and then nothing works. You need to get to a place of calm. Whatever you need to do, you need to find your center, right? It's like, get right down into a place of center, into a place of peace, because until you can find your center and get into a place of calm, you're not going to understand anybody. No one's going to understand you. You aren't going to see anything but that, which is just a blur. Right? You've got to calm down because it might be extremely emotionally intense. You might be, and when we're, turn this around. When we go through a negative experience, we're vibrating with a negative frequency. And if we don't turn ourselves around or get ourselves, work through it and then get ourselves into a place of calm, we will continue to draw that vibrational frequency to us, which is shit. We don't want that. I did that after Lily died. I was a mess. And I took 3 days. And I just started working hard on positive affirmations, changing my perspective, calling on spirit for guidance. I was not going to allow myself to continue to vibrate at that frequency because I was drawing that energy towards me, and it was going to be more. So right now, that is what you need to do. Your vibration is pulling energy towards you. So there's going to be solutions to the problems. You need to ask spirit. You need to do what we got before, right? Detach, step back. They're asking you to stop and try and get a different perspective. You might need to ask spirit, what am I missing? What do I need to see? Is there something that, am I being influenced from from childhood issues? Am I being influenced from even like past life issues? What's going on here? But you can't act until you're clear. So let's find what it is this is in regards to. What kind of chaos is surrounding the different ones, and how can we work our way around this? So I'm going to go to the wisdom of Avalon. So air signs, correct for neutrality. There's chaos and confusion, sadness, anger, frustration, whatever. What is it for you? Correct for neutrality on all levels. Well, this is what flipped out. Gemini, the Raven. So you've got confusion right now. It doesn't have to be bad, right? The Tower can be positive. There's magic happening. Now, this is in reverse, meaning you don't know what's going on. You're confused. There could be other people that are upset, twisted, angry, but for you, there's magic. So pay attention to the synchronistic events. Pay attention to the animal messengers that come to you. Okay. In my call today, that was one of the things. I said, you know, this guy was confused. He was confused about what was going on. And I said, pay attention today, from this point on, to the different animal messengers that come to you, because they're going to bring you information that you need. So the fact that the Raven showed up, that is also telling you, if you are confused about something, pay attention to magic that is within us all, that Spirit has, that they can bring to us. The information that you can get from your animal messengers can be so freaking dead bang on that it's like magic. It is not a coincidence that they come to you, certain ones at certain times. Pay attention to the synchronistic events outside of you. Now, this is the number 10. So something has ended, right? But when there's an ending, a new door opens. One closes, one opens. So you're in a confusing spot right now, and Spirit's wanting you to be aware of the synchronicities, watching how Spirit is going to align things for you. Remember, there's going to be a solution. And when you do feel like you're hopeless or lost in this confusion over here, you need to recognize that Spirit has magic up their sleeve all the time. You can't see it maybe, but you need to trust it. You need to know it. You need to understand it. And you need to feel that way and believe that way in order for it to manifest into your life. If you don't believe in it, it's not there. It's the truth. You have to believe in it. Song right now, is it too late to say I'm sorry? Expect the unexpected and prepare to be amazed. Is it too late to say? Somebody wants to say they're sorry. I know I let you down. Is it too late to say sorry now? It is never too late to say sorry. Right? Now, this song, I don't want you just back on me. I want you more than just your body. So this person's confused and not quite certain if they're going to be understood, if they're going to be forgiven. I know I let you down. Is it too late to say sorry? No, it's not too late. Believe in magic. Magic is miracles. And the most astonishing thing about them is that they happen. So recognize, if you come from a place of truth, if you come from a place of honor, you're coming to someone to say you're sorry, you better be sorry. But if you are, believe in the best. This song didn't come on accidentally. Somebody is involved in this situation. So believe in it. Magic is there. Expect the unexpected and prepare to be amazed. Cool. So who was that? Gemini. So who do we have? Gemini. That's air signs, right? Gemini, Aquarius, Libra, right? Okay, Libra. So Libras, what is this confusion and chaos or anger? Or see that person is saying, is it too late to say I'm sorry? Right? Anger, just upset. I don't know where I stand. Is it too late to say I'm sorry? Nope, it's not. Never too late to say you're sorry. Whether they forgive you or not, hopefully they are awake. And if they recognize that you are sorry and it's sincere, they will forgive you. Whether they choose to move forward with you is another story. But that's why you need to pay attention to the synchronistic events, because Spirit will show you. If you do come from a place of honor, you do come in truth, like, right? You speak your truth, you apologize. Spirit will show you how it's going to go for you. Watch for the signs. Libras. Love. Okay, so you got an issue with love. There's confusion. There could be a fight in the family. There could be a fight with friends. You could be confused as to how you feel or someone else feels. You are confused right now, and it's regarding love. Now, what would love say? What would love do? Spirit wants you to focus on that. You are love. We are all made from a place of love. No one is a solo act. No one is alone. It looks like that needs to be some cleaning up in the love department here, right? The things need to be swept away, the past. The things need to be cleaned up. It looks like in order to clean things up, you're going to have to clean things up before you can take some steps forward. Things are messed up, right? There's been this chaos swirling around you, and it's a mess. There's something that needs to be cleaned up. And the number 4 and 5 is 9. Get to work, light worker. You have everything you need. You have all the tools you need in order for you to move forward on your spiritually illuminated path. Stop procrastinating. Get going. So something needs to be cleaned up, and you need to do it. Right now, there is no conditions in love, right? Love is asking you, what would it say? What would it do? And when you come from that place, you come from a very powerful place. Love can heal. Love can bring about forgiveness, which allows for new beginning. Love can fix angry people. Love can fix and heal scared people. They can change bullies. Love is miraculous. What is this song? Oh, this is the song! Oh my God. I love, this is my new song. This is beautiful. I've got chills all over my, it's Lauren Daigle. This is the song. I'm going to play it, I'm going to say it because of this. My whole body is covered in chills. Can you guys see? I'm going to prove it to you. I like to show you guys. Look at my arms. You don't fake chills. Okay, this is someone calling out, okay? I keep fighting voices in my head that say I'm not enough. Every single lie that tells me I will never measure up. Am I more than just the sum of every high and every low? Remind me once again just who I am, because I need to know. You say I'm loved when I can't feel a thing. You say I'm strong when I think I'm weak. You say I'm held when I'm falling short, when I don't belong. You say that I'm yours, and I believe. I believe what you say of me. I believe. The only thing that matters now is everything you think of me. In you I find my worth. In you I find my identity. You say I'm loved when I can't feel a thing. You say I'm strong when I think I'm weak. And you say I'm held when I'm falling short. When I don't belong, you say that I'm yours. And I believe what you say of me. I believe. Taking all that I have, and now I'm laying it at your feet. You have every failure, God, and you have every victory. You say I'm loved when I can't feel a thing. You say I'm strong when I think I'm weak. You say I'm held when I'm falling short. And when I don't belong, you say I'm yours. And I believe. I believe, yes, I believe what you say of me. Love heals. So if you're confused and you don't feel this, know all that I just said. I say this to my twin soul. Fighting voices in my head that say I'm not enough. But this is us too. Don't ever let anyone allow you to believe that you're not enough, that you don't measure up, that you're not worthy, no matter what you've been through. You're feeling cold, when you feel weak, when you feel like you're falling. Recognize that you are wanted and you are loved and you are good enough and you matter. This is about cleaning up your own backyard before you worry about others. You get to the place where you know that you are deserving and the confusion goes away. You remember, what would love say? What would love do? Correct for neutrality on all levels. For Aquarius, correct for neutrality. I'm getting a message. Daddy Longlegs. After he's been hooked, I'll play the one that's on his heart. Poker face. I don't like poker face, and I don't even like the meaning of this, you know? I like it straight up, real, honest. So the Daddy Longlegs, come fly with me, says Daddy Longlegs. It talks about synchronicities. It talks about they fly, but they walk, and they're of the water. So it's talking about the ability to rise above your emotional situations. A question, is there a Daddy Longlegs in your room right now? Right there, do you see him? He's hanging up there, and there's his partner. I just cleaned these cobwebs, but I don't kill them. I put them outside, and they find their way back in. So yes, there is.
So we got two daddy long legs. So the daddy long legs talks about tenacity, patience, and detachment. Hello, weren't we speaking about this tonight? It talks about a time of importance, about minding your own business. It's about a strong sense of community. It's about keeping balance. They are very balanced. They're able to detach. They can get out of a dangerous situation by detaching in one of their legs, right? So you don't get stuck. They talk about they're progressive, they're proactive. They also weave webs, right? They're adaptable. They don't allow the little disasters. Look at this disaster. The little disasters to get in the way of their progress. When we get discouraged, we have to pay attention to the animal messengers that are coming forward. So right now, Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini, all of you, there's confusion, there's upset right now. This message is for all of us. I take it for all of us, but specifically it came up now. You might be feeling discouraged because of this situation. So pay attention to your animal messengers. It's about moving forward. It's about progress. It's telling you that you need to, and you can, deal with your thoughts and your emotions. You can be aware of what's going on. You can be in a dream state, but you can also be in reality. They are telling you that this is your life. This is where you're at right now. So they want you to go for it. They want you to give it your best shot. The survival technique about breaking away, right? It might be that that's what needs to happen. Purpose, balance, introspection, resourcefulness. They want you to take life lightly, right? Don't be so serious. Life, it's not all over right now. They show up when you need a change in your life. They show up when you need to understand about your astral travel, when you need new knowledge, when you need to see things that are associated with secrets, when you need to balance your life, so that you call upon, they're called a crane fly. I love this because we are the crane people, right? The ones who dance to their own beat, the eclectic ones, the different ones, the ones who often feel on the outside. So you call upon the crane fly when you need to be majestic. You don't feel majestic in his situation, when you need to be in a place of solitude, when there's confusion all around you, when you need to be independent, when you need to see things that are going on, when there's secrets involved with things, when you need to come from a place of elegance. I love the word elegance. Handle yourself in an elegant way. Just because there's confusion and chaos doesn't mean you have to resort to that. You come from a place of elegance. And it's about using your voice in a unique way because it's a crane fly. When you need wisdom, right? So that came forward. So Aquarius, how would this apply in your life? Song right now, I'm tired of the way things have been. Don't you tell me how it should be. I'm the master of my sea, right? Unique. You know your own way. There may be confusion around you, but you're not going to allow yourself to be intimidated or bullied. This song is talking about someone who was broken and pushed around, but no more. Correct for neutrality, Aquarius. Death. It's the end of something. Death is not a scary thing. Death is actually a really good thing. It's about the ending of something in your life. This confusion, this is where you're at. Well, Spirit's letting you know it's done. It's done. This is the death of an old way of looking at things. This is the death of, like this song, this is the death of the way that person lived their life, right? I'm not going to be, I'm not having you tell me how it's going to be. This is about the phoenix rising up out of these ashes. After this settles, after this all settles down, you rise. That song, when the vultures are at my door, I will rise. When you think I'm down for the count, I will rise. This is about renewing your life. This is about, you're in this confusing time. It may feel a very cold, a very difficult, challenging time of your life. But after this is done, this passes by, things renew. Everything has a season and a cycle, and this is what you're at right now. And Spirit says you need to be courageous and strong. You're going to make it through this. You stand in your truth. You're going to realize that there are cycles. There's death, birth, rebirth. How does it go? Birth, death, rebirth. Okay? So you're at a death cycle. There's going to be a rebirth that follows it. Endings are always what is it? New beginnings always come from another new beginning's end. When one door closes, another opens. So when this turns around, you're going to be at the new door opening. Okay, you guys, that's our reading. Hold on, I cried during that song, and I smeared mascara all over my face. So let me get it off, because I don't want to talk to you.
I don't want to talk to you all smeary. So what I want to say to you, thank you for being here. Thank you for coming to my page. If this is your first visit to my YouTube channel, welcome. Please click subscribe and like. You notice I look away? That's when I'm thinking, my higher self, I always look away. It's strange. I'm also shy. Even though you're not in front of me, I feel like you're looking at me, so I look away. Isn't that silly? Anyway, if you're new to my channel, welcome. If you have not clicked subscribe, do so, and you will be notified of the videos when they come. If you would like help with dream analysis, a private reading, if you would like to go deeper into your messages, if you would like to see what's coming in the new year, where you're going to be, what the options are going to be in front of you, what moves to make, you know, private reading, I'm your girl. My website is www.theangelswhisper.com. My email address is sherrycolumbus@yahoo.com. I do dream analysis. I make diffuser Reiki charge bracelets, cat collars, necklaces, crystal creations, ceremonial sage wands with Reiki charged crystals. I am a Reiki master. If you would like long distance Reiki healing, I'm also your girl. If you like this information, give me a thumbs up. I love your comments. If it doesn't resonate, if the messages didn't resonate for you, that's why I like to do the choices so that you get options, right? But if none of the messages resonate, which I find it very difficult to believe that that would be the case, I feel that all of these messages apply to everybody. There's some way that they apply. But if you feel, no, I disagree, it's not for you, there's other readers, there's other days. Don't try and force a situation into something that does not resonate for you, okay? And we're going to say hi to her again before we go. Hi. 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 We're going to snuggle in a minute. Yeah, we're going to snuggle in a minute. Isn't she adorable? All right, you guys. That's it. That's it. I love you. We'll talk again soon.